What's up, guys? Welcome to our Mainstage 3 tutorial. I am just going to walk through the introduction of the program with you today and just help you become familiar with what you will be looking at whenever you first open the program and access the concert, which is the set of sounds that we would use for our worship sets. So the first thing we're going to look at is the actual Mainstage program. Your icon looks just like this guy down here. It's a badge that's yellow and orange. It has an icon of a guy in a silhouette playing guitar. So open that program, which I already have open in the background. And one of the first things you should see there is this screen right here where it just pulls up a menu of what you can access to start a new concert. Now we have a purchased concert or set of sounds that we use across the board for our worship sets. And it is named, I'm going to put it, it's in my recents right now, but it's 2.ms.wkt.version 1.2.concert. So we're going to open that one. I know that's a mouthful, but you'll get familiar with it once you start using it more frequently. So once this loads, I'm going to walk through what it is that you'll be seeing and then what you need to be familiar with in order to operate our Nano Control, which is the hardware for our worship sets. Okay, so for me, this window comes up first. I'm going to hit ignore. So this is what you'll see when you first open this concert. What you're going to look at first, or what we're going to go over first, is this section right here where it says layout, edit, and perform. If you look at layout, it is going to be an exact replica of our actual Nano Control. Of course, the colors, because the hardware comes in multiple different color options, the colors are going to look different, but on our screen here you'll see that it's black and there are channels, buttons, and knobs that are there, and they're going to directly coincide with what your Nano Control looks like physically. And then our next is edit, and this is where we have the options to change out sounds or to go through the list of instruments and sounds and patches that we have in our library. And then perform. Perform is what we're going to see the most because this is what our Nano Control is going to be set up as when we first go into our worship set. You'll see that, we have our sliders, we have our knobs, we have our buttons, and whatever your set or your patch was last saved as is what is going to come up whenever that patch is loaded. So let me get out of that. Now, here are some terms that you need to know in order to be familiar. That way, if Elisha or I or another worship leader throws out some terminology at you, like folders, patches, sets, instruments, channel strips, etc., you'll know exactly what they're talking about. So first, if you look over here in our patch list on the left, and all of this is under the edit window, you'll see this right here is our main concert. That is our absolute top tier folder. And then below it, we have sets. So the 2.ms is our folder. The folders underneath it, but those are our sets. So these sets have multiple different sounds that are filed underneath that set. And those sounds are patches. That's the term. So for the worship keys patch, it has multiple different channel strips and instruments that are loaded under that patch. So let's actually open that one up, which should have been the default before. And you will notice on this side, the far right, where it says channel strips, these are the instruments that are located in our channel strips under the worship keys patch, which is our clean and, the clean is our Rhodes, the hard and soft are our pianos, and then we have an orchestra, like string sound, and then there are some more synth sounds that are located and saved under this patch. And those are all the instruments that are in the channel strips that are in the patches. So the next thing that we get to do is go over the hardware.